I've never been on a date in Iceland, ever. And I don't really know many people that have.
Okay, I've heard that many times, especially that Denmark is the happiest country on the world. It really did good marketing on that.
Iceland doesn't really fit so much because we're a bit bipolar. We have the very bright summers and the very dark winters.
Bullshit. Bullshit. It's economically true. But if you look at the people on the streets, like there's not like a big party.
What is happiness? Like, how do you define it? Is happiness that you have security?
But it's almost like when you ask somebody and they tell you they're not depressed nowadays, you're like, oh, congratulations.
I don't know, like Danes are very content with 2 weeks away every year to...
And a good TV show on a Friday evening.
That's hygge. Candy, beer, wine, whatever.
And Dancing with the Stars.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Yes. Next question.
Unemotional, no. The two others, absolutely correct.
I think the unemotional goes for the women mostly.
Oh, come on, that's your past.
Yeah, I think that one's true.
I'm not sure if unemotional is the right word.
It's more about like how we express ourselves.
We don't go up to strangers and start kissing them on the cheek or something.
No, we're the formal handshake.
You want to play hard, too much. But what's the point of playing hard against your neighbor? Like that's like that's your 60-year-old grandma neighbor. I'm gonna pretend I don't like her,
Scandinavian men especially, they are just they're not very good at pulling the trigger. They are so slow.
We're rational about things, I think. I think maybe that is it.
You have, of course, feelings. Like we are also human, can you believe it? But the way how we express it is just kind of minimalistic or very like subtle.
No big romantic gestures.
No way.
If we want to be romantic, we're gonna buy one of those early bird deals where you get half price off a dinner.
That is so Danish. Yeah. What else would you do in Denmark? It's raining all the time.
Yes.
Yeah.
That one's very true. Okay. Everyone can be your best friend when you're out.
All of our restrictions are gone.
If you meet somebody like super drunk a whole night and you have fucking hilarious for 5 hours, if you meet them the next day, you won't say hi.
Go with the last train, at least in Denmark. We say that you go with the vomit train because that is where everybody will be sleeping on the floor or eating their McDonald's or puing.
Or a good old fight, maybe.
Yeah. That's the vomit train.
Yeah, there's something weird that happens when Norwegian starts drinking. It's like a shell that gets taken away and then...
It's like a social lubricant. It's like, it really works in Norway.
Yeah, also in Finland.
Yeah, of course, definitely in Finland. It's like a national sport.
We're not supposed to bring white or black to this interview, and you're like, then I only have like 40% left of my wardrobe.
It was more like, yeah, sure, it's not a problem. I open my closet, 99% is black or white.
I was experimenting with a little green today because I was like, no black, no white.
Yeah, I looked at you like, whoa.
I think there's more thing in Norway and Sweden and Denmark, probably.
I think Danes, they like the minimalistic style. There is a reason why Scandinavian design and Danish design in particular is like the most sought after.
In Finland, I think it's very liberal in terms of clothing. So if you're like cool or different hair color or just dress a little bit differently, it's not really like people care.
Go on a street in one of the cities, you could walk on it's a catwalk.
If you look at if you just took a random group of the population and looked at them and what they were, they would all kind of look similar.
I'm very, very short actually. I think we're a lot of short people.
Not everyone.
We can't say that, especially.
I wish.
Very true.
The casting here today.
Maybe some stereotypes.
Well, I color my hair just to look a bit Scandinavian.
Yeah, minus the Vikings except for you guys.
Yes.
I mean, in general, maybe. I will not say that we go as far as Iceland.
We just like it. So it's our way of dating.
So like I think Sweden and Norway had like the highest statistics in the world of one-night hookup culture.
We are very sexually free, but not as much as Norwegians if we were to divide it. Norwegians take number one.
It's not judgmental also. I think that's kind of important.
It's not uncommon that women in Denmark would have been sleeping with 10 guys before they meet their significant other.
I know they are very...
I know you know. Let's not...
No, not personally, but, you know, I did some research.
Field research.
Fuck yeah.
We like to take our money to places where it's worth more and pretending like we're filthy rich. But
That I will agree on.
We earn a lot, our income is high, but people always forget that we pay a lot of taxes. If you're in the top bracket, you pay 71%.
It kind of hovers in the middle where everybody's kind of above average, but it's very few people that earn like a shit ton or are very poor.
And everything is expensive in Denmark. Go get a bowl of spaghetti and you'll be paying 20 euros.
Same in Norway. Like if you want a beer in Norway,
That's
you're
even
looking
worse.
at
That's even worse.
15 euros.
Like,
Yeah.
Go buy a banana and you'll have to take a loan.
We are not that different between us in Scandinavia. Like if you're rich, if you're not rich, we talk to each other the same way.
That Danes are the happiest people on earth.
Yeah,
That actually annoys me. It's like, compared to what?
The fact that people are like cold and stuff.
because people assume that you have a lot of money, so they maybe charge you more for things because you think you're so rich.
It's like everybody is like, oh, they decided Denmark is the happiest country, and nobody ever set the ground rules for what is happiness. So it's just like, don't call me happy. I'm perfectly miserable.
I don't get a lot of stereotypes other than people pointing out my blonde hair.
That's very good.
Yeah, I know.
Be aware of the sarcasm. We're not evil. We're just sarcastic.
That Danes are not as arrogant as people might think, because we look very arrogant. We never smile on the street.
Once you get to know us, if you get through the barrier of us playing hard, we're actually pretty cool.
But just remember that like outer shelf of the Scandinavian is a little bit like closed up and personalized. Yeah. But if you go below the shelf, you can make friends.
You might seem a little bit arrogant and mean, but really it's just a strange sense of humor.
It takes a lot of time to get to know a Dane, but as soon as you know a Dane, they are sweethearts. So you have a friend forever.
Well, I don't know about that.
Well, you don't, I have.
Come say hi.
Hope you guys enjoyed this week's video. Don't forget to keep on voting in the polls on my Instagram at Dating Beyond Borders. And as well, if you want to support me on Patreon, go down to the link and click on that. This gives you access to behind the scenes stuff, Google Hangouts, dating tips, and all the kind of stuff that you won't see on the regular YouTube channel. And subscribe to the channel to get more dating around the world stuff every week.